Alright, Explorers, so now we have talked about adding fractions. We're going to talk about subtracting fractions. And it's very, very similar. If I have the fraction 7/8 minus 5/8, I get 2/8. 7 minus 5 is 2. And that fraction can be simplified to 1/4. Oops. Okay. So let's say I have a fraction like 7/12, and I want to subtract 1/3. Okay. Right now my denominators are not equal. So again, rule number one, just like adding fractions, rule number one is to find that common denominator. Okay, so I know my common denominator, that least common multiple of 3 and 12, is 12. So I'm going to use 12 as my common denominator. So the 7/12 doesn't change. And I know 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm going to go 1 times 4, which is 4. So then I can subtract 7 minus 4 is 3/12. And I can simplify that down to 1/4. Alright, now let's say, oops. Okay, let's say I have a mixed number. Let's say I have 5 7/10 minus 2 2/5. Okay, so again, I'm going to find the common denominator. My least common multiple of 5 and 10 is 10. So I'm going to use 10. So my 5 and 7/10 does not change. And minus 2, I'm going to change that 5 to a 10 by multiplying it by 2. So I'm going to multiply that 2 by 2. Okay, so now I can subtract 5 minus 2 is 3, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So I have 3 3/10. Okay, so let's look at another one. So what if this time though I have 4 1/3 minus 1 3/4. Okay. So I'm going to again find the common denominator. And if I have 3 and 4, my multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12. And my multiple of 4 are 4, 8, 12. So I'm going to use 12 as my common denominator. So 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So 1 times 4 is 4. And we said 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 times 3 is 9. So now I can subtract. But if you notice, I have 4 minus 9. I can't subtract 4 minus 9. 9's bigger. And if I have 4 of something, I can't take 9 away. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow 1 whole from that 4. So that's going to become a 3. Okay, now when I'm talking about 12ths, 1 whole is 12 out of 12. So I have to add this 12 to the 4. I'm adding 12 more pieces to my 4 pieces I already have. So my new denominator, or my numerator, is going to be 16. 4 plus 12 is 16. Okay, so now I can subtract 16 minus 9 is 7/12, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So my answer is 2 7/12. Okay, let's try one more. If I have the fraction 5 1/2 minus 2 7/10. I'm going to change my denominators. I'm going to make them both tens this time. So it's 5/10 minus 2 7/10. So again, I can't subtract 5 minus 7. So I'm going to borrow, take one whole. This time I'm adding 10 because that's my denominator. Okay, so my new fraction, or my new numerator is 15. So 15 minus 7 is 8/10. 4 minus 2 is 2. And I can simplify that down to 2 4/5. So there you go.